Alright, no more music. We're here. We're live. We're gonna be playing Blitz. I know. Super duper duper exciting. Let's see what you poobs want to have played. What do you think he will do this time? I will probably play Blitz. I think that's what I'll do this time. Yes. Mouse. Fine. I will do the mouse. Alright, battle. What tanks are in the auction today? Did I see the 30B? That's such a mid tank. It's not bad, but it's definitely not worth 18,500 gold. Skoda T27 is going to get pretty cheap, probably 5,500. That's not a bad deal. The tier 5 for Foch. Is there even a tier 5? No, there is a tier 5, yeah, because the SAU 40 is a tier 4. So I guess there is a tier 5 for that line. It's not a very good tier 5, but it is a tier 5. It's the, it's not the SAU 40. It's the bathtub. Why can't I remember the name of the thing? All I know is the nickname's the bathtub. Alright, we are on, what is this, Dynasty? No, it's not Dynasty, it's Lost Temple. And even though we have 3 heavies, they are deciding that they don't want to drive to the heavy flank. Whoa! I love super heavies and literally being forced to drive them to the medium flank of the map. How exciting. Okay. The S35CA. That's what it is. Don't worry, guys. We're gonna get him. Oh, yeah. Boom, boom, boom. This is literally the fastest route I can take there. Like, I cannot go faster than this. I wonder if I can just YOLO this Caro. I'm gonna do it. This Caro is gonna hate me, but I don't care. Your game's gonna be over soon. Oh, we got a 752 over here as well. Give me a moment, good sir. I'm still driving over the ridge. And... oh, okay. Already off to a great start. That's an impressive shot to miss there, not gonna lie. 3, 2, 1. Boom. There you go. AMX M4 bounced me. Alright, we got my adrenaline cooking. 3, 2, 1. Boom. There you go. Another nice shot. Alright, we're getting damage out. Yag just shot. I'm going to ignore the Yag. I'm going to push the Caro. Boom. There you go. 498. Sweet. Alright. Not bad. Not bad. Caro's pretty bled at this point. Not really sure what the Yag Panzer's goal here is, but, yeah. Great play. Whoa. Okay, we got the Caro. We got the 752. Let's aim it on the Caro. And bonk. There you go. Great play. Oh yeah, these are some skilled enemy players so far. Boom, boom, boom. Boom, boom, boom. Alright, Alright, let's give the 752. Actually, it doesn't even matter what I do. Hooah! I tried to ram him, but it didn't really do anything extra. Alright, let's clear the 752. There you go. Well then, we have not been penned once yet. That's pretty sad when you actually think about it. Oh, you got me! Oh no! Alright, let's go push the concept. Don't really care about this guy. Hello, Mr. Concept. How are you doing? Probably not very good. One easy shell. AMX tunneled me instead of the bat chat, which was literally the threat. Nice little tap lowers the concept by 118, making that player one shot. And then we can just aim it on your roof and get the clear. And all that's left is the enemy 183. Well, the mouse did pretty good this game. I do agree, though, the mouse needs more armor. I know there's going to be people like, oh my god, it's got so many bounces. Yeah, I mean, against morons, the mouse armor works. But against people that actually have brain cells, the armor is pretty bad. So, in general, I do think the mouse needs an armor buff. keep on going. Oh, there's the 183. Don't worry, I'm getting there, guys. Just give me a moment. This thing is so slow. Alright, there's one shell. Uh-huh. Oh no, what will I do? Oh. And... bruh. It's so lame how a light tank can just deal like 700 damage to the dude, and I can't. But I was the reason we won that game, so... I can't really complain too much. 2,800 blocked, 4,500 dealt. Top on the team. Not too bad. What do you think was the most bogus, stupidly overpowered tier 10? Is it the old Foch? No, the Foch currently is the best state it's ever been in. Most overpowered tank in tier 10? I don't know. E50M is pretty OP right now. AMX 1357, sure. Everybody always asks for tier 10, so I like specifically try to find requests that aren't always just tier 10 every single game in a row. You can keep asking for the Type 5. It's not happening. I can't play the tank until it's released. I don't know what to tell you. Yell at Wargaming if you want me to play in the vehicle. Alright. What do you prefer between TDs, heavy tanks, and light tanks? What about mediums? Does that just not exist? Personally, I like all the classes. Do you think all autoloaders should have shell removed from their clip with the same interclip and reload? Well, that would just make half the autoloader single shots like the Murat, VZ55, T77. I think what Wargaming should do is one of two options. A, lower the DPM of autoloaders by making their clips longer, right? Let's say a T57 Heavy currently has 2600 DPM. Make the clip reload instead of like 22 seconds or whatever it is, make it 26 seconds. Then the DPM goes from 2700 to like 2000. And then the vehicle is no longer a super big threat because you can push... sorry, I had a burp. You can push the vehicle. Do that to the 50B. The 50B is 3000 DPM right now. Give it 2400 DPM. That way, once it dealt its clip damage, it has to wait 30-something seconds to get the shells back. That's how you balance autoloaders. If you want them to have dangerous clips, they need to have dangerous reloads. The other option is to make their interclips longer. So you can give the... Am I spotted? I don't think so. No. But the other option is to make their interclips longer. So you can do the Object 752 treatment where the vehicle has like a 4-second interclip. But that interclip is not long enough. It needs to be more like, 5-6 seconds. But that is the other option of balancing that you could choose. Average Smasher player. Imagine playing a Smasher and doing worst. That's pretty sad, dude. I mean, he drove alone. Just because you're in an overpowered tank doesn't mean you're a good player. Okay. Alright. Guess I'll be outspotted. Alright, we got the AT-7 over here. They have so many cringe tanks on their team. Oh, great. That one bounced. Pen. I'll take it. That's 370 damage. It's not too bad. I love the 1357 personally. It's one of my favorite tier 8 or 7s. It's just one of my favorite tanks in the game. It's so fun to play. Got the T49. That one misses. That one pens. And yeah, no. I saw the red triangle or whatever and decided that it probably wasn't my best decision to let that player shoot me. Oh, can't believe that second one missed. That's so sad. There's 1, 2, 3. Well, couldn't get the 4th out, but that player's game is still ruined. Tiger's gonna push in. I'm still reloading. 1, 2. Alright, reload our clip again. Enemy team only has 2 tanks. I'm playing the AMX 30 Proto. Thank you for the donation, W2 Canada. Appreciate it, my guy. And yes, I will play in the AMX Proto. Alright, let's put on speed boost. Let's get to the side of the ISU. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. See, this tank is a balanced autoloader, right? Because it has a really dangerous clip, but it only does like 480 damage. It's really not that much when you think about it, when an IS can deal 400 damage. So you don't have this crazy high clip damage, and in general, because of that, it's actually pretty balanced. Its DPM is nothing crazy. I mean, it has decent DPM at 2200, but, you know, the average heavy is 2500 DPM to 2200 as well. But at the end of the day, the AMX 1375 is just flat more overpowered than the... I mean, the AMX 1357 is not overpowered. The AMX 1375 is, and I can show you why. I need to fully equip it first. So, the reason why this tank is so OP is, first of all, it has shell reload boost, which means that you are going to have a 30% faster dumping time when you activate it. But even more than that, the vehicle has 2400 DPM, and it has a 1.33 second intraclip. So the AMX 1375 in 2.66 seconds can deal the same 480 damage that it takes the AMX 1357 to deal in like 5 seconds. Yeah, so it's half the time with the same damage. And not only that, it has 250 more DPM, plus shell reload boost. This tank is just flat overpowered, really. It does have slightly worse pen, though, 212 versus 230. Alright, let's play in the AMX 30 Proto. I do have it equipped. I'm not sure why there's a camo not on the tank. Guess we'll just put on the Wind Peaks camo. It's kind of a goofy one, but, yeah, why not? Consumables, ammo, let's do, 12, 12, and 26. There you go. Now, I really like the 30 Proto for many reasons, but the major thing that I really like about this tank is that it has great gun depression, which allows you to just be very flexible, right? It doesn't have the best penetration. In fact, it's one of the lower pen value premium shells. The standard pen is fine, but the premium pen is very bad. So when you're up against tier 10s, it's very hard to cut through their armor reliably. But as long as you aim for weak points, you should be fine for the most part. Okay, is the Badger still good now? The Badger is always good. I mean, you've got the highest DPM basically in the game right up there next to the 263 and Leopard 1. You have great gun depression, and even though the accuracy is pretty mid, I'm dying. The Badger is still very, very good. Alright, up against us, what do we have? WZ-120. Chimera, okay. I'm going to do an aggressive play, and we're going to see how this works. I don't normally do this, but every now and then it's fun to play aggressive, and this tank is fast enough that I think we can get away with this play. So what we're going to do is we're going to cut over here, and then we're going to dig into this corner. There's the enemy WZ. Nice shell for 306 damage. This spot is really good, though, because we can kind of just sit here and stop the enemy from being able to poke, as you can see. And because this thing actually is good turret armor, I'm not too worried as well about being shot in the turret or anything like that. Alright, let's reload. Let's see, is the WZ over poking? No. I don't have too much support, but it's better than nothing. Let's see, WZ, got the Chimera. This Chimera is just nuking himself, dude. We're just going to drive over really quickly, get an easy pen into that player. Let's see, is the WZ over poking? I'm just, as long as I keep that WZ spotted. Really? That was a bounce? That's bogus. That should not have been a bounce. But what I was going to say is, as long as I keep this WZ spotted, there's realistically not much they're going to do to me. I mean, they shoot me for 388. I hit him back for 350. My teammate hits him in the track. And that player's still losing these trades big time, dude. Alright, well, here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to move up. The Chimera is right here, which we get an easy clear into. There's the Hori, which I don't want to hit me, so what we're going to do is we're going to push to the side of the Hori and get to its rear, and if the WZ tries shooting me, I'm still going to focus the WZ. There you go. Just going to make sure the Hori can't do anything. Keep on going, keep on going. There you go, another shot. That WZ is so stupid, dude. I don't know why that player couldn't realize that I had teammates supporting me, but, well, at this point, it's going to be a win. Pretty good stuff. We got the KPZ, who was focusing us instead of I don't know, the Type 68 poking him. Either way, pretty good game. Let's see, we got the Action 10 over here, and we're just going to push up, keep on going, and get behind the action. Boom, 298. The thing that's really nice about this tank as well is it has really good DPM, so as long as you get to the rear of your enemies, you can, you know, kind of get a really good farm out. You have the 53 TP right over here. Let's aim in. There you go, a nice 290. We're up to 3,200 damage already. We're aiming again. I know that I think I can pen the rear of that tank with HE, but my shells are not working right now where I want them to exactly go. Not able to hit him at that angle. There's like a thin bar at the back of this 53 TP you can HE, but obviously we can't do that. Alright, well, either way, good example of the AMX-30. It's just a very fun vehicle. The DPM is nice, the gun depression is great, the mobility is really good, so pretty good game in general. Well, there you go, 3,700, and pretty solid stuff, if you ask me. How well did you do on your first 10k battles? I don't know. I was about a 50%er, which honestly isn't bad. Like, when I started playing this game, I was never awful. Like, probably for the first 100 or 1,000 games, I didn't know what I was doing. But it really didn't take me much time to learn how AP, how HE, and all the different shell types work. I learned very quickly on that shooting high explosive at spaced armor, because I remember when I was super early to the game, I remember seeing tracks and being like, oh, look, tracks are clear, they're a pen. And I shot at the track and it didn't pen. So I realized that, oh, not all armor is equal and there's spaced armor. And then I started shooting heat at tracks even though it looked like a pen and it never penned. And I realized that heat shells don't cut through tracks when AP does. So it's not that hard to learn. It really isn't. Shoot a heat shell at a track wheel, it doesn't pen even though it's the flat side of a tank. You shoot AP, it does. Ooga booga, one of the shells can't go through spaced armor. Doesn't take that much of a brain cell, you know? Let's do the Badger. Somebody asked about it. I like it. Let's see how it ends up working. Now, my loadout for the Badger is double sandbag and then extra hit points, because that usually seems to be the best way to do it. And you get a lot of HP, right? 2,260 hit points is a lot for a vehicle like this. You still have decent camo values at 70%. We're actually going to run extra track durability just so that we can potentially not get tracked, but this is Blitz after all, and that doesn't always go great for you. Now, instead of engine accelerator, we are going to be running traverse speed, because the Badger's traverse is the big problem. It's not the top speed. You need to be able to turn faster to be able to deal with enemies and opponents around you. Do I get another quest to get some tank after I reach 20k games? Like the Panzer Panther. I think you do. It's the Schwarz Panzer 58. I had to remember the name of it. Okay. When I was a noob, I used HE as an easily round to clear enemy because I didn't use it to pen the enemy. I mean, I still do that. If there's an opponent that has 50 health and it's not a mouse, I'll shoot HE. Even if it is a mouse, I'll still shoot HE. If you know where the HE splashes usually do a decent amount of damage, it's not that hard to deal it. Okay. I thought my game crashed for a second. The audio cut out. When you get shared a missile, does it replace your old one? You already know the answer to that. What do you mean, does it replace your old one? One's a tech tree and one's a collector. And you can't use... What? Damn. I don't know why my forehead's right there very itchy. Either way, let's see what we can do. KV2 has such weird armor at angles. I mean, it gets goofy bounces, but in terms of actual reliable armor, I wouldn't say it's very good. I'm going to cut down this road here. I think that T-100 is alone, and I think it's fairly obvious to come to that conclusion. The question is, do I want to sit hull down in middle, or do I want to go wide? I'm going to go wide, honestly. I think that it's going to be smarter to flank the enemy. Yeah. I mean, that Yo's already kind of nuked, but we're just going to keep going. Just keep swimming, just keep swimming, swimming. There's the Yo, and boom. 497 HE into the rear. Not bad. Alright, well, we lost a tank, and also killed a tank, so I guess that's a win-win. Got the 26A version 4 right here. Let's aim it on the V4, and boom. Yep, that's the Badger gun we all know and love there. The Badger sometimes is great, but other times it doesn't work at all. And that's one of those moments there where it doesn't work at all. Alright, let's see. Let's see what we can do. We got the... okay. Alright, dude. Okay. This is where driving this tank is definitely not fun. Because this gun shouldn't be missing these shots, and it is. Let's aim in on the E4. Aiming, aiming. There you go. Another nice 470. 3, 2, 1. There you go. Another nice 360. That's a lot of damage already. I'm going to drive up and aim... Okay. Now the mouse is shooting me. It's impressive how hard the enemy team is trying to shoot me right now. There you go. Easy clear into you. I'm going to drive down this road, and of course my teammate failed. Alright, and the V4 is... Yeah, okay, good. I'm not going to use a repair kit. Actually, I guess I have to. Okay. That's so bogus, dude. That's so bogus. That's so BS on so many levels. Get out of the game, dude. Not gonna let this guy ram me. Not for a lot, at least. Right, well, this mouse probably gonna cut through me either way. Yeah. The only way that I think I can fight this mouse is in a position like this. We do get another pen, but doesn't matter. Can't believe that that shot didn't pen that mouse. That's so lame, dude. Or not the mouse, the V4. As you can see, the Badger did fine, though. I ended up dealing 3,500 damage, but when you get teammates like this, I mean, it's just not going to be a win. But yeah, the Badger, its gun is always going to be mid. It's always going to be mid. That's the problem with the Badger. Its gun is just the most mid experience in tier 10. And we have a no camo Marat, who's obviously awful at the game. And our T100's, I don't even know what he's doing, but yeah, good job, dude. Problem with the Badger is that the mouse can shoot the roof. Although, I guess the mouse just went through my upper plate with AP. Yeah, that's an AP shell right through my upper plate. That's so stupid. That's so stupid, bro. I really think that Wargaming ruined the game when they nerfed the extra HP buff and enhanced armor, and then also buffed calibrated shells. I keep saying it over and over. Calibrated shells should not exist in the game. I run it on every tank because it's overpowered, but it just shouldn't exist in the game. Why are you allowed to run an equipment that defeats the purpose of armor? Like, AP shells should not be cutting through a Badger's upper plate. I'm sorry. It doesn't matter if you're looking down on the upper plate. This thing's hull armor is like... How thick is the Badger? Yeah, the Badger's upper plate is 215 base, and then angled. It's just... It's stupid, bro. We'll do one more game in the Badger. But I really, really don't understand why calibrated exists. Remember when armor used to do something? I really think if Wargaming removed Cali as well, it would really fix a lot of the balance problems, because mediums would no longer be able to cut through heavies. Like, the moment you take calibrated shells away from mediums, they can no longer pen the front of a Badger hull down at all. They can no longer pen the front of an E100 turret, even when it's looking at them. They can no longer pen the front of a mouse reliably. They can no longer pen the front of a VK90 reliably. Basically, removing Cali alone would just completely solve the problem of like, all the power creep that they've done. Against armor, at least. Hello, Wallet Warrior. Good job, Standard B. Dude's already bled a very, very large chunk of his health, and he's dead. Wow. What a shocker, bro. What a shocker. Alright. We're just gonna get over here and kind of get into this position. 140. Nice. Where'd that 140 pen me? In the lower plate? Like, I don't understand. Just gonna wedge my hull like this. But, of course. Of course. Well. It's just, it seriously is hard to enjoy this game when these are the games I'm playing. Like, I'm already down all of my health because for some reason, our medium flank is that. Or there's just, whatever, dude. Yeah, okay, thank you. Thank you. Piece of trash, dude. We have 5 tanks on this ridgeline, and yet I'm still the one being shot. It's just crazy. Mm-hmm. Now I got a 263 on my rear, which will probably kill me. The only play that I can realistically make at this point is to push the Yo. I think that's the only play I can make. So that's what I'm going to do. I'm just hoping that the Yo does not reload fast enough to kill me. Is that Yo actually scared of me? That's crazy. I'll just sit right here, dude. Wow. Should have just pushed me. It's the problem with just all turretless tanks in general, though. They're so reliant on their teammates. And, I mean, you can always see, I have 3 pens in the side of my tank. And it's not because the Badger did wrong at all. It's because my team just made me their punching bag. Like, why am I the one getting bled because my teammates are awful at the game? Okay. It's crazy how bad this gun is. Nice. Oh my god, dude. Thanks, dude. Thanks. And then we have 2 full health 60 TPs in platoon. I'm glad you guys did nothing to help me, though, this entire game. I'm glad you let the enemies flank me. I'm glad that you didn't control the hill. I mean, you guys literally did nothing. You lost every single avenue on this game. And now we're going to lose. So congratulations, guys. This is just, I seriously, and I'm being honest when I say this, I have a hard time enjoying Blitz. I really do. I don't find this game fun anymore. I used to find it fun, but I don't find this game fun anymore. Because I'm not allowed to drive tanks that I find fun. I used to find the Badger fun. It used to be a really fun tank. But there's just no enjoyment in a vehicle where I am the one getting punished for literally doing the purpose of this tank. All I'm doing is driving my vehicle to the hull down ridge to try and deal some damage. And I get punished for doing that because apparently the enemy team is just allowed to have a Yo and K91 flank me. And our 4005 tank destroyer does nothing about it. Our SU-122 tank destroyer does nothing about it. And I get punished for that. And then while I'm turning around to go deal with the flank behind me, then I have the Object 140 still able to shoot me in the rear while flexing over there. Like, it's just not fun. It's not fun anymore. It's not. Fine, I'll play the SDB. You've been asking for a while. So let's play the most boring Tier 10 medium. They should nerf module damage. If you get a lot of ammo racks with the SMB, imagine what you could do with the Keylana. Yeah, the whole line needs to be nerfed. The whole line needs to be nerfed. Blitz is a love-hate relationship. No, it's not. It's just hate. It's just hate. Because I'm not allowed to enjoy. You have a hard time, Peter. KW. What do you mean, shits at the game? I don't understand what that means. You can have 80+% win rate and still reliant on your team. I mean, I can't tell you anything about the Type 5 Heavy yet in terms of, you know, the tank's capabilities or whatever, but I'll tell you this, I'm averaging 3,500 damage in the vehicle and going like 55% win rate. And it's because it's a super heavy, and Wargaming has ruined this game so much because it shows you how reliant you are on your teammates in a super heavy. There's nothing you can do when your team sucks. There's literally nothing you can do. Aren't aren't you supposed to be accurate with refined gun? Isn't that like the whole point? You're supposed to be like accurate and, you know, hit your shots. Well, we've already lost a Foch. Good job, dude. I can't move up because they have 3 tank destroyers. And the 4005 spotted, but their other WT is not spotted. And I don't want to... Oh, was he spotted over there? He might have been spotted over there. But I can't really... Yeah, there's the Ritter. Okay, well, we know where the enemy is, but we also know that there's a VZ just staring at me here, so I can't move up on this flank of the map. So I guess what I can do is back up over here. There you go, nice shot into the Ritter. Then I can move up over here. Aiming on the Ritter again. Get the clearance of that player. 4202 is going to run away. Sheridan's going to get in my way. Let's move up. It's aiming on the lower plate of the VZ. Nice 400 damage shot. Just HE him, I guess. It's a free 80 damage for really nothing bled in return. Oh, just the random 4202 in the spawn. Unspotted until he pokes that. Makes sense. Where are we going, dude? See the difference of driving a tank destroyer versus a medium? I'm gonna over-angle my side set, hopefully. Okay. Cringe, dude. It's so funny how this guy can YOLO in the open and still bleed me so much of my health by being bad at the game. Oh, there's a shell into the VZ. Doesn't matter, though. I'm probably dead at this point. There's one pen. Maybe I'm not dead, just because of the fact... I mean, it's another loss, though. It doesn't matter what I do. It's just another loss. Yep, there's the 4005. Bye! Well, that's fun. That's fun, dude. I don't know why Megu's crying about getting, like, outplayed. Megu's mad that apparently I outplayed them. I don't know what to say. And the funny part is, it was almost a win. If our Sheridan didn't miss that shot on the 4005, it probably would have been a win. Yeah, I'm not sure why Megu became such an asshole. Because what's funny is I used to be friends with Megu, and now they're just being an asshole for no reason. But my bad, bro. You know, 4,000 damage. I did bad, clearly. You, in your 1,600 damage 4202 on your Noob MM reroll account, you're the player that's the skilled one, and I'm bad for doing 4,000 damage. Even though I had support, being a Sheridan who left me, and I also had a T-54 who unfortunately died. But my bad, bro. My bad. I just love that. I always love when you have people. And by the way, Megu, I have a higher win rate than you, and this account doesn't get Noob MM, so you want to really be a douche, I can put it right back towards you. I don't understand why people take this game so seriously sometimes. Like, I'm just trying to enjoy this game. The STB did fine, to be fair. The STB did fine. Wargaming needs to nerf the 4005? Yeah, I agree. I mean, the 4005 itself is not a tank that really carries games because it doesn't have that carrying potential. But what's so dumb about this tank is the ability to just deal so much damage. It's just not fair. It has 3,400 DPM, a 1,640 damage clip, 10 degrees of gun depression. You can't HE it. It's just a crazy tank. 36 minutes in and already depressed? Yeah. I mean, 5 minutes in I was already depressed. This game just sucks.
Time to roll out.
I just find it so funny when you get people like Megu who Just start shit talking after. I mean, my guess is Megu got pissed because Megu played bad and got killed by me. Because maybe they didn't expect me to be there. And instead of just admitting they made a bad play, they have to start trash talking me. Like, it's my fault you played bad. Clearly. But, okay, dude. It's not the first time Megu got pissed either. But, way to put game over friendship, I guess. There's one pen. Here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to reload the clip. I can't kill that Karo yet, but if I reload the clip, in 16 seconds, I can just full health kill the Karo, just like that. So, what I'm going to do is, we're going to move up here, and we got to wait 10 more seconds. We'll have our shells. Okay, there's the Karo. You missed me with the first shot. You're done. Your game's over. There's one shell. 2 shells. 3 shells. Yeah, guys, this tank's good for the game. That's good for the game, right? Mm-hmm. I mean, I'm not going to do anything this game. I mean, maybe I'll do a little bit more, but I probably won't do anything crazy this game. But just the fact that we, you know, basically obliterated that player is already enough said. 3, 2, 1. There's the enemy 4005. There's 1 shell. 2 shells. 3 shells. 4 shells. And there you go. That's 3,000 damage. Wasn't that challenging? Such a hard tank to drive, dude. It's good for the game. Unfortunately, we don't get any more, but it's just so stupid what you can get away with. Wow. Wasn't that a fun win, guys? That was super fun. 40 minutes into the stream and we got a victory. Oh boy. Our first victory in tier 10. People like Mega Rage Bait. When they do nothing, blame it on you for losing. I don't care. I really don't. I'm on a press account. My stats don't matter. And they tried criticizing me for dealing 4,000 damage when they did 1,600. Like, I don't even understand. Maybe focus on your own shit plays instead of getting mad at someone else for killing you. Like, I don't know what to tell you. EU feels the same. I don't know. EU, you might not. I mean, when I was playing on EU the one time, I wasn't winning a crazy amount, but I was still dealing more damage. It's just the games like this Badger one where you get flanked immediately because the player base just YOLOs. ATAC? Yeah, let's do the ATAC. That thing's pretty fun. But that's the problem with this game is just there's so many YOLOs. The NA servers just in the first 5 seconds you're being flanked. It's absolutely tragic. Have you had 100k games already or not? In total, I've played easily over 100,000 games. I've played 3,000 on this account alone, which if you add it to my main account is already, I'm pretty sure, over 100,000. But I also have another 6,000 games on the previous press account that Wargaming reset. I had another something 3,000 games or whatever on my EU account, and then another 5,000 on my OG account. So I probably played in total, if you add all the games together, realistically, maybe 120, 125,000 games. So yeah, I played a lot of games in Blitz. Do you think there'll be a reason to release a Charm LE when the ATAC already exists? I mean, they're not really comparable. The Charm LE on PC does not. I mean, I guess they are somewhat comparable, but the Charm LE gun is... It's still different. I think that Wargaming could balance it in a different way. Ah, there it is. A whole enemy team rolling over here. Well, we took a bit of health off that guy. But yeah, no, I'm not. I was thinking about this AMX, but then I realized no, I'm not holding this line for that AMX. It's not worth it. I'm gonna go back here and camp. Reloading. Oh, I'm spotted. From what? How am I spotted? Oh, there's the Kampfpanzer. See if we can head over here and get some damage into the KBZ. Oh, we got the WZ. That guy's shot. Up. Okay, dude. Okay. 6K games with 100% win rate. You can play like tournaments and then stack up your games, technically. Alright, now let's move up. When I say move up, I mean kind of leave. I think this spot here is pretty safe for the most part. I'm kind of hoping the enemy team tries to YOLO the AMX, and then I can, you know, clip them as they try to cross. I think that would be the most effective play to make. But, I don't know. The AMX is kind of getting a free farm, and the enemy team kind of sucks. Weird. There it is. 704 off that player. Yep. I knew it would happen eventually. I know how the NA players work. They can't help themselves. They have to YOLO. Like, bro literally YOLO'd a tank that had full health. And thought that that was a good play. But it was a good play for me, because I knew that he would YOLO, so we just wait patiently for the enemy to do that. Then we bleed them. We need to attack AMX. Let us go. Now, the question is, did the Kampfpanzer stay? He did. Cavalier's 271. That player's dead. Reload the clip. I didn't mean to press help, but I guess that works. Okay. I know where the Ag Tiger is now. Bro's sitting there. That's like the most useless spot known to humankind. Like, what are we doing, bro? I'll show you where he is. He's in this line of bushes right here. What a useless spot to drive your tank destroyer. Oh, never mind. He's just... I thought he was in the line of bushes. I guess not. Well, we got a win. Not a crazy game in terms of damage. Our AMX probably got a good farm. Yeah, no, we didn't do much. The AMX did pretty good, though. I kind of figured we weren't going to do much. The problem with this tank is you only deal damage if you actually have somebody exposed for a prolonged amount of time. And I could have played aggressive this game. I could have, but I just didn't want to, you know? You don't gain much for playing aggressive in a battle like that. But we did our job. We supported our team, and we got a win. So I guess a win's a win. Astron Rex. Nobody really ever asks about that tank, so sure, let's do the Astron. I haven't played it on this account yet because it's not equipped. You know what's pretty funny is I'm actually making more credits than I'm spending on this account at this point. I haven't equipped every single tank, so it's pretty funny. Yeah, we'll just do the Ayame Legendary Camo. Boom. Also, as I always say, if you do want to see a specific tank played, donations are always welcomed. Alright, sweet. Claim, ammo, let's do 12, it doesn't really matter. And, yeah, we'll do 16. How many shells does this have? It has 3, so 15. Okay, there you go. Not taking armor on the Astron is bad. Yeah, dude, because that 4% armor is really going to help me. It's not. I have 70% in the Astron. I mean, it's a good tank. It's nothing crazy, but it is a good tank. VK72. Yeah, we can do the VK72. The thing that I like about playing on the press account is that obviously the stats don't matter, you know? And that's the thing, but it's still... even if the stats don't matter, it's still just so disappointing to play this game and just lose and lose and lose, you know? Especially because I've poured so much time and money into this game, and then in return, what does it give me? Nothing. Like, I want to have enjoyment, but it's just hard to enjoy a game where every single time you play, you're just not having, you know, a good experience. I wanted the G-Sword, but it sold out before I woke up. Can demonstrate what I'm missing out on. Damn. I mean, honestly, the G-Sword gets sold quite commonly, so it's not that rare to find the vehicle for sale. But I would say 8,000 gold is a decent deal for that vehicle. Okay, we spotted the Kunz Panzer. You guys said Peter's not enjoying Blitz either, though? I mean, I don't really blame him. I mean, I know Peter and I have different opinions on probably the servers and whatever, but at the end of the day, we both agree that this game is not very fun at this point. Peter probably won't even stream the game that much more in the future, I won't lie. I mean, it's the same thing that's happened to all the content creators for this game. Most of them stopped because they just probably don't find fun in the game. And unlike me, where I kind of make, you know, a decent amount of money playing this game, for most of these content creators, they probably don't. And for them, it's not much of a kick in the bucket to stop playing this game, you know? Like Bushka, I bet he makes less than a 500 bucks on his channel a month, and at that point he probably thinks to himself, what the hell? I don't care. I'm making more money on, you know, my PUBG content. I don't need to play Blitz. And I don't blame him. I don't blame him at all. I wouldn't play it. Alright, let's flank over here. Okay, dude. What are we doing? Like, what? I didn't expect to see that player YOLO me because, like, who would do that? But I guess that Milton, or not Milton, Milton's in the T-34. Yeah, I knew the T-34 would be there. Alright, nice. We got a 300 damage shell, and guess we're not able to hit the T-34 again. But that's fine. Put on my speed boost. Oh, okay. Vickers MBT. I swear, it's like everybody just wants my schlong. We have 4 tanks over here that are struggling to kill a single Chimera. Okay, dude. Alright. Alright. Thank you, game. Let's play the guessing game. How many tanks does the enemy team have camping? 1, 2, 3. It's aiming on the roof. There you go. 290. Loading a high explosive. There you go. Get the clear. Reload. %4 would have bounced that. Yeah. Okay, dude. Most definitely. People don't realize how useless 4% of an armor buff is. Average Droodles team. Hey, listen, we're going to win. We are going to win. Boom. Boom. And... well... and... boom. Alright. Well, not a bad game. 2,000 damage. It's nothing crazy. Good job, G-Sor. Let's put on my speed boost and try and rush the Tiger, because that's the only player left I care about. Speed. Let's see if the SP ends up bouncing the Tiger. Indeed he does, which means I can get a pen in, and the SP bounced him again, which means I can get a second pen. Nice, 2,400 damage. Yeah, the Astron's pretty chill. The Astron's how you actually balance an autoloader, because it has downsides for the upsides, right? This autoloader has really, really mediocre DPM. It's not awful, it's just not good, you know? 1,800 DPM. It's not enough to really scare the enemy. And while its clip is dangerous, because it has a 3.5 second intro clip, it's also easy to get into cover. It takes over 7 seconds to deal the whole chunk of damage. This is how you balance an autoloader. There's nothing overpowered about this tank, but it still feels nice, still has good damage output. This is how you do it. Unfortunately, Wargaming doesn't understand that. Alright, I have to do the G-Sor, and then I said I'd do the VK-72, so we'll do that after. Am I running camo net? I'm not. There you go. 76% camo. That's such a dumb amount of camo, dude. That's such a dumb amount of camo. The T-34 and Tiger 2 are impenetrable at that tier. I would assume you mean tier 7 and not tier 8. It's pretty easy to pen a Tiger 2. You load gold, you cut through the roof of the tank's turret, you can also cut through the turret cheeks, and if you have enough penetration, which most tier 8 heavies do, you just go right through the upper plate. The T-34 is only good hull down, so if you're talking about using gun depression, yeah, it's pretty dang strong, but on flat ground, that thing's hull is about as effective as a paperweight. Is VK72 the worst tech tree? No. Not even close. Worst tech tree, trying to think what I would probably say is the least effective tank in tier 10. I think the mouse is definitely less effective than the VK72. I should have shot that, but my brain's kind of lagging behind right now. Let's see, is anybody over here? Got the Annihilator. We got 2 tanks over there. Okay. There's the Smasher. 440 damage. I gotta be careful. That's why I gotta be careful, because frickin' Bozo Man and the Annihilator over there. Aww. Alright, our medium flank's doing okay. 3. Okay, that guy just shot. So I think now is my opportunity to move up and aim it on the side of the Annihilator. Boom, 364. Oh, okay. Our gun's not treating me too kind right now. It's fine. We still penned one of the 2. And I just back into cover and reload. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Here's how you beat Annihilator players. You poke. Yeah, there you go. Annihilators are very easy to deal with because the players that drive them themselves are not very smart. We got 1 shell into the Kari, and I'm going to run away. Going to leave that shell in my barrel, though. Let's see, we got the Bisante. Easy shot. Put on speed boost. The Barask is over there. Barask is not smart enough to look at me, though, which means I have the ability to leave. Nice. Okay. We're alive. For now. Imagine if that had hit. Okay. It's just nothing good to say. There really is. I have no good things to say about this. It's just funny. Alright, let's reload. Well, I guess you didn't miss out on much, did you? Good job, Annihilator. What a skilled player. Boom. Boom. Did 2200 damage. I heard my cat. Penny. Yeah, our gun did not want to work at all this game. And apparently everybody else's gun wanted to. We did 2283. And whatever. Alright. What's next? Play a series. Bro, you guys have been saying that series for so long. Play a tank that ends up killing you. What if I just don't die, though? Like, that series idea has such a major flaw. What if I just play like 5 games and never die? Then what? That's like basically telling me I should kill myself. The thought process in the series doesn't work because most games that I win, I don't lose, and I win 70. Most games that I win, I don't die in. So I'm not dying 70 to 60% of the games I play, which means that realistically, I would have to just keep recording over and over and over until I die. And what tank would I start with? How would I figure out what tank I start with either, you know? I think it sounds good in theory, but I'm not sure. I mean, maybe for a stream it would be fun. For a stream it wouldn't be the worst idea ever. But for a video, I don't think it would work. What? What? Over here. What do you want? What? What? No, Penny. 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 Come back. Come back. Okay, well, I guess my cat's not coming over here. Penny. Come on. You frickin' hoe. Soul Eater. Soul Eater's a fun tank. Thank you for the donation, by the way. Come on. Come over here. Bruh. Alright, here we go. Cat reveal? No, my cat's gone. She ran away. What are you doing? Play a tank that you killed or caused the most damage to. I don't know. I think for a stream it wouldn't be terrible, but I think for an actual, you know, video it wouldn't work. See, why bother trying to pen the enemy when I can just load HE, you know? Okay. Alright. Alright. Guess the armor on this tank's just gonna be useless, as usual. Alright, nice. That's another easy shot. This is how you counter any tank that tries side scraping. You literally just shoot HE. Because I have an... Oh my god, and that guy has the most cooked modules ever, I just realized. I should have HE'd the Kron, but we still penned him. That's pretty good. Of course, the 100's probably just gonna poke. Yeah, okay. You know what, dude? You know what? I wasn't gonna do it, but because you're cringe, now you're getting it. There you go. 708, enjoy that. I'll let my E100 have his way with you. And you still shoot me. Wow. I'm literally just never allowed to have fun in this game. Like, everybody just tunnels me. Are you under my desk now? Where's my cat, dude? I heard her for a second. Nice, 597, back up, 268 doesn't hit me. Okay. Thank you very much for the comment. Sketchy Blitz, happy burb day. Alright, we have another shell. Good job, our team's doing great as usual. Boy. I'm not moving. This is where I shall sit. I will fight on this hill, and I will die on this hill. Oh, is the 268 gonna go for it? I mean, they have a freaking 183, and I know my luck. Like, that 183 is just gonna kill me if I do anything. Okay, well, the 183 shot, so I guess I don't have to worry anymore. Alright, well, we did okay. We got a win. I could have played more aggressive, but I didn't know where the 183 is, and I'm sick and tired of these 183s getting 900 health off me, so you're not getting any damage off me. I'm gonna activate my tungsten, just to add insult to injury, and I'm gonna load heat. Yeah, bye-bye. Not a bad game. 4,000 damage. Yeah, I guess my cat's gone. You guys want to watch me eat a juicy meat stick? let me get the meat stick, dude. Oh yeah, look at this. Got the meat stick. Bro, I don't understand this guy. This deep Prad Micker guy. I just explained both the T-34 and Tiger 2 and how their armor is whatever. And I don't even know what he's typing at this point. Alright. There's no donations, so let's see. T-34. Alright, well, there's two different T-34s. There's the T-34 1776. And then just the base T-34. We're going to play in the base because I think that's what you want. But they are different. Is the Grill a bad tank? No, it's not bad. Oh, Soul Eater. I'll do the T-34 after. There was a donation. I for Gore. I big for Gore. What's the difference? I have the 1776. If I'm not mistaken, the 1776 got more armor on the hull. Somebody can correct me if I'm wrong. And the T-34 got a higher top speed and better aiming time. Do I know when the new update is coming? I would assume you're referring to the update with the Polish tank destroyers. Not really sure what exactly you mean there, but I don't know. Probably the next month or so. Time to roll out. Alright. We are going to... We have nobody spotting, dude. I don't know where to go. I don't know where to go. When you have nobody spotting on this map, it kind of screws you specifically over in a tank destroyer. Because I need spots in this map to do well in a TD, right? I'm so reliant on the team. So what we're going to do is we're going to go over here. We have a 112 Glacial, and even if he's not good at the game, as long as he's there, it means that I know that nothing can roll up to my side. So that guy's more helpful than these mediums. Let's back up. Probably spotted. No, I'm not. Surprised. Okay, so their whole team's over here. Alright. What are we doing, dude? Come on. There we go. However, now our 112 jumped off, which is awful, because it means that we no longer have that vision that we previously had. So, I don't have shells on that player. Wish I did, but I don't. So what we're going to do is we're going to head over here, and we're going to climb up this hill, put on my speed boost so I can get up it fast. And we're going to use this hill, because this position, I am far enough away that these tanks cannot see me. Aiming. Bonk, bonk. There you go, 608. Am I spotted? I am spotted. Well, tragic. It's fine, though. We're doing okay. Oh, we got the AMX here. Reload. Oh, my God. How do both miss, bruh? Both miss. Alright. Can we get up this hill? We can. Going back up the hill, guys. Boom, 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 boom. Boom, 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 boom. Do whatever tank the mods pick. Alright. Thank you for the donation. Appreciated, failure. Well, back to doing nothing. Oh, there you go. We got the Ag Tiger. Aiming, 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 aiming. Nice. 553. We shouldn't be spotted. We are not. 3, 2... I'm gonna just spam 2 gold shells. Both of those would have penned, but it's fine. We still guaranteed our self-damage. Bro, there's no way this guy's still poking. There's no way. Alright, let's see if we can get some damage into these guys. Bonk, bonk. I already know what Elena's gonna pick if she picks a tank. I like how our Skoda is full health and he's still scared. Like, bro is full health and he's still too scared to poke that. That's crazy. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Oh, I'm just gonna see how long it takes our team to grow a pair. Full health light tank. Been camping the entire game. Hasn't moved once. Let's see. I'm gonna wait. Keep waiting. Keep waiting. Nice. Well, we got a win. And we did a decent job. 2,800 damage. Alright, time for more meat. More schmeat. Wow. What a shocker. I'm really surprised Elena picked the 60. Alright. Rammer. What the hell? What was I going to play before? T-34, that's what it was. Trying to remember. The 60 toilet paper, bro. Ain't no way. Can you play the grill? Maybe. What's in it for me, huh? What do I get? Alright, here we go. What are we doing here, guys? Uh-huh. Oof. Is the 60 TP worth grinding? Yeah, it's definitely worth grinding. Yo guys, Sheridan's good for the game. That's why he can just poke the Kron and take 600 health off without caring. Yeah, pen me now, dude. Uh-huh. That's what I thought. Oh, no more Kron. No more VK90. That guy got nuked. No more 62A. No more Sheridan. Oh, you're done. You're done, dude. You can run. You can do whatever you want. 4, bro. 4 freaking damage. That E3's like, oh, I gotta get him, bro. I'm gonna get him. 4 freaking damage. Alright, well, at least I got a 720 juicer into the Chieftain. Tune with sketchy Blitz for his birthday. Trigger, you donated like half of your net worth there. Well, I can't tune with you unless I know what server you're on and what your account name is. Thank you for the donation, Trigger, though. At least you're not, like, living asking me to do something weird. Okay. I will do the T-34 while I wait for his account name and everything. Triggy's Rich. The big rich man. Okay. Penny. Come on. Come over here. Come on. Come on. Come on. Penny. Do the fanric? No. The fanric is so mid. Viewer from Saudi Arabia. That is not a country I have heard of in a while. I mean, I know where it is. It's near, like, UAE, right? I think Saudi Arabia, if I'm not mistaken, has a 100% tax on cars. It is, like, the highest tax on anything in the country. Annie, I got you. I got you. Ah, 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 ah. Yes, yes, yes. You're mine now, you hobo. Bonk. Penny. I got you. I'll lower the camera so you guys can see the cat. Yes. Oh, what was that, dude? Make me mod. I've been here forever. I'll thinker about it. Penny. Her nails are digging into me, but it's worth it. Oh my god. This is the thing I don't like about the T-34, and it's the thing I've never liked about the T-34. Its gun is so mid, dude. Like, it has the highest pen in the game for, like, a tier 8 heavy, but it doesn't mean anything when you can't hit anything. Like, who cares how much frickin' pen you have if you're gonna miss every shot? There you go. Penny. Let's angle the hull. Oh my god, it went into the upper plate, dude. That's so lame. Alright. Let's see. I mean, the Smasher's cooked at this point. Yeah, Smasher's done. So let's head over here and see if we can get some damage into somebody else. Where'd the STA go, bruh? Did he just bail? Oh, there he is. I hit that, though. I can't hit the broadside of a barn, but I hit that. That's crazy. Now, the Jagd Panther 2 has one major flaw, and it's the reverse speed. That tank reverses at, like, 10. And it hurt that Jagd Panther there. Okay, here we go. The STA. Yeah, did you like that one? 533. Penny. Yeah, 533 is a pretty big juicer. Well, we did okay. Not bad. Do you still disagree with Cora on the 100? I don't think Cora thought the 100 was bad. I don't remember what Cora said. I think it was Peter that said he didn't like the 100. Okay. What was I gonna play in? Name is Scrappity. Alright. Scrappity. Alright, you better be above 50. Alright, you are. You are above 50%. I will give you 5% credit. Alright. What am I? Are you in the 60? What should I play? What should I play? I know! No, I can't play in the Type 5. Not allowed to. Alright, yeah, you know what? Double Type 71 sounds fun. I'm gonna run extra HP on it, though. Let's do gun depression. We'll leave the rest the same. Penny looked like she's reading the stream chat. That's funny. Damn Droodles live. That is how it works. My luck, my cat will attack the monitor. Watching every video from Mongolia, very cool. If they buff the reload time on the 150mm on the E100, it'll be great. It doesn't need a buff. Like, we need to stop buffing tanks because we don't like the way they play. First of all, I played in the E100 with the 150mm over the past few days. Player on my main account _56. Once we finish this game, I'll show you my E100 stats with the 150mm. I don't understand why people just think because, you know, a tank is whatever or whatever, it needs a buff. Chieftain Proto for $20, a good deal. I think what you should do is you should give me the money that you were gonna spend on the tank, Mala. I think that's a good idea. Let's see. Oh, there's the mouse. Oh. 420. My cat is now still on me. You guys can see the cat still. I'm just gonna wait here. I'm gonna fire an AP shell into the Yag's lower plate. Well, this tank has both AP, but I mean a standard shell. Whenever I say AP, I usually mean standard, and then if I say premium, obviously I mean premium. Damn, that shell did not like me. That one hit, though? That's wild. The first one missed, but that one hits. That's crazy. Got the Yag right about there. I think that hit. We'll see. We'll see how much health that Yag has. Good job. There's the mouse. There you go. Good job, mouse. Average super heavy enjoyer. Oh, let me just YOLO. Oh. I'm going in. Speed. Oh, there's something in mid. I saw that break. Right there. What is it? Well, whatever it is, I can't spot it. That's how stupid the frickin' camo values are. It's definitely 121B. I need to cross, though. I don't have a choice. I need to get this Yag taken out, like now. So let's do that. Boom. And then... Alright, I'm safe. Nice. Yeah, our 183 got utterly nuked. Okay. Now... Oh, there's something in the base cap again. I don't really care, though. I'm gonna cross over here, and I'm gonna take this Chieftain out of the game. Oh, move. Move out of my way. I'm really surprised that bounced, honestly. Alright, let's take the Chieftain out of the game. Hello. Bonk. See, I don't really care if the Yo shoots me. He can waste his time on me all day. I don't really care what any of them do, because the whole point of the Type 71 is to waste enemy time. And that's what we're doing right now, right? We're doing just exactly that. The Yo has no shells, so he's just running away like the wimp he is. Get a second shell for another 460. Almost up to 3,000 damage now. Yep, there's the 4 bouncing me. Bonk. There you go. Nice 370. He max rolled me, but I don't really care. 4, 3, 2, 1. Bonk. There you go. Easy shot. Now they only have 3 tanks left. Oh, there's the 60 TP camping all the way in the back. Because remember, guys, why would you be good at the game when you can camp in a super heavy? Oh. Oh, okay. There it is. There goes all my fun, just like that. But at least we hit that guy. Not only is the 60 TP camping, but he's full health. That's the best part. Imagine being such a shitter that you're going to sit full health in a 60 TP in spawn. That's crazy, dude. But I know that he's too much of a wimp to ever move up, so I guarantee he's still back there. So I'm not really worried. Fall back? Nah, I'm fine. I'm just going to wait here. Yep, there he is. I told you. Too much of a wimp to ever actually move up. It's the same old every time. Lying game. I think the only thing that you're lying to is yourself about your skill, dude. Spawn camping in a 60. Yeah. Now he's going to complain about his team after being a legit 20%er. What a shocker. Uh-huh. Oh, yeah. Good shot, dude. There you go. Average Type 71 gameplay. It's a very, very good tank, as we can see. 5,000 damage. Yep. We aced it. Nice. Thank you for the tune, Scrappity. You poobler. Thank you very much. Now, what I was going to do is I was going to briefly showcase my Type 7... Or not my Type. My E100 stats, because... Yes. So, 30-day, tier 10, Germany. So, I played 42 games in the 100 with the 15 centimeter, went 70% with 3,400 average damage. With the, 150. What did I say? 70? I don't know what the heck I just said, but either way. Maybe I said 15 centimeter. I don't know what I said, but either way, I used the big gun, and I did completely fine. Screen's gone. Oh god, again, whatever. You heard my stats, so it doesn't really matter. Alright, guys, we're going to do 3 more games, then we're going to end off the stream today. I know we just got over 200 viewers, but I'm going to play Satisfactory with the Space Boot in a moment, and that game's more fun than Blitz. But if you're enjoying this stream and you want to see more content like this in the future, or my cat, which is right... Well, you can't see my cat anymore. My cat, which is right there, then make sure to smash that subscribe button. 3 games. Alright. Let's do... FE2 and A45. Why is my... The FE2 and A45 is the tier 7. Yes, it is. Sure, why not? I'm massaging the cat. Bwong, 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 bwong. Do you like that? Huh? You like that? Oh god, the cat hair is going everywhere. I love how people are asking for the Type 5, even though it's not released. Unfortunately, I can't donate for 60 TP because I had to order a new card. Why'd you spend too much money? The FE is so slow. It is pretty slow. But to make up for that, it has 3,000 DPM. So, you know. Put yourself in the fish tank. Nah, nah, nah. Now you've got the retro wave background. Alright, here we go. Move out. Type 71 in boss mode is OP. Oh, my cat's done. Alright. Bye, Benny. You're still not allowed in my room when I'm not here, because you eat my freaking cables, you hoe. Can I play the Yag after this? I mean, I can, but it's probably not going to be the most exciting thing ever. Also, I'm just going to warn any donators that I'm going to end this stream off in 3 games, and if you donate after that, it's not my problem. I have verbally warned you. So, if you do want to see a specific tank played, I would donate within the next 2 games. Bonk. Let's move up a little bit so we can see the next crossing. Ooh, nice. I'm actually very surprised I got that out. Adrenaline, away! Actually, tungsten and adrenaline, yes. Really, dude? You want to go? You want to go? Alright, nah, you're getting it. This guy is the annoying one. You're done. Your game's over. It's done. I don't care if you damage every single module on my tank. You're done. I don't care. I guess I'm the one who's done. I didn't realize that the KV2 was going to look at me. But I don't really care. It's an FE201. You're supposed to YOLO in that thing. It does have a lot of DPM, though. It does have a lot of DPM. If, nah, honestly, I don't even know what I'm looking at. Our team's just awful, dude. Alright. Yeah, we can do the Yag. The Yag Panzer. Every single stream, I'm not joking when I say this. Every single stream, one of you hoes asks for the Yag. I've never seen more people simp for a tank than the Yag Panzer. Legitimately. Every single stream I play in. It's always, can I please see the Yag? Even the 183 people don't ask for. It's like maybe occasionally I'll see the 183. Every single stream I play, you guys cannot get enough of Yag. I don't know why. I don't understand it. Every single freaking time I stream, it's the same 10 people who ask for the Yag every single game. The Yag is not amazing. It's a piece of shit. It's a tank destroyer that has all the downsides of a super heavy with none of the upsides. And now that the Type 5 Heavy is getting released with also 800 damage per shot, I can just drive a Type 5 Heavy if I want to deal 800 damage. This thing's a piece of trash, bro. All you do is drive into position and then die. Or you get flanked. Do not understand what the fascination behind this tank is. Oh, it has big alpha, therefore it's good. Oh, yeah. Boom, boom, boom. Look at that alpha go. Boom, boom, boom. Boom, boom, boom. Oh, yeah. Boom, boom, boom. Look at the gun. That 800 has 100 missiles, 100 less mils a pen. Yeah, you know what the Type 5 also has? I don't know. How about... Oh, great. Ooh, I love the Fosh. Oh, yeah. Eat my freaking ballsack, dude. I just hate this tank. Can we ammo rack him? No. Yeah? You're asking for help, dude? Maybe don't drive your freaking tank there, and then you won't have to ask for help. You're a Void player. You should have more brain cells than to drive your tank alone. As it's big and big gun boom. Yes, truly amazing. Oh, what is this Foch doing? What am I looking at? Well, there you go. We did 2,500 damage. There's your crazy ag game. I'm not playing the Panther M4 FL10 for the last game. It's not happening, dude. It's not. It's such a mid-tank. I don't know how our 114 lived. If I had gone to that flank of the map alone and had a Foch and everything else on me, it would have been so cooked. You know, it's really sad. I'm 100% confident I did top on this team. You ready? There. Great job, guys. I literally YOLO'd and still did better than everybody. Alright, last game. Last game. Let's do it in the BZ68. I see somebody asking for the BZ58. I'm doing the 68. The BZ58 is such a pile of mid, dude. There's nothing really exciting about it. It's not bad, it's just mid. Alright. Let's see if we can have a fun battle. Am I satisfied with my car purchase? Indeed I am. Indeed I am. Poob, poob, poob. Poob, 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 poob. Bro, Sketch, you not only spelled type wrong both times, you poob. Alright, here we go. Let's head over this way. And let's see. Oh, great. Our team's doing the I'm an Ooga Booga player maneuver. You should apply for balancing department. Yeah, that's not gonna happen. That's never, ever gonna happen. Wargaming does not want me working for them. I would have too many logics and, you know, reasoning. Uh-huh. You know what's funny? Is I had to shoot a high explosive shell to deal 660 damage to that Brask, and in return, a tier 8 light tank can deal 560, and that's a low roll. That tank would have done 640 if it had just average rolled its shots. So basically, I can deal the same damage as a Brask if I pen my HE. Isn't that good for the game? Watch this. Oh, or not, or don't watch it. How did my shell miss by that much, dude? Do you see where my shell went? I just need to drive over here so you can see this. That's where my shell landed. I was aiming there, and it missed by that much. That's crazy, bruh. Alright, nice shot into the Chimera. I love the BZ68. It's a bop. The gun hits hard. It's got good mobility. It's got accuracy. Good job, Kampf Panzer. You died to a tier 8. You should be proud of yourself, dude. BZ68 is better than the Destiny. I don't really know if they're comparable. Already penned me. I guess he AP'd me and just low rolled that much. Look at that. Look at that amazing texture on the ground. Aiming, aiming, aiming. Oh my god, bro. Where? Where did you pen me, dude? Oh, he hatched me. Oh. He hatched me. I really try not to get mad at this game, but, you know, when you get hatched by a BZ-176, Wargaming can suck my dick. I mean it, bro. Hatched by a BZ-176. That tank has .4 dispersion, and it hit that hatch, dude. What is that? Like, what is that, bro? Look at the freaking hatch! And I was using gun depression. Literally, wargaming. Explain that. The funny part is if I don't kill this Luva, I'm a one-shot. Oh no, guys. The BZ's gonna YOLO me. Don't worry, I know how my RNG works. He'll max roll me for 700. Yeah, let me try. Frickin' bozo. Yeah, how'd that push work out for you, dude? Get out of the game. Nobody likes you. It's called magic? Yeah, I guess. Nice. There you go. Big dub. Big dub. Wargaming is like Mr. Krabs. I just need to see. Let's reenact that angle that I just got shot at, alright? I still did fine. I'm not going to complain. But let's very quickly, guys. Let's reenact the angle that BZ shot me at. Alright? Let's unravel the mystery, okay? Let's unravel the mystery. Alright. So there, that's the shot he hit. Let me just clarify that. That's the shot the BZ hit. I was using gun depression. That's the shot there. That's the shot. Let's just clarify that, guys. With a heat shell, that's what the guy hit. Yep. Isn't that good? I love RNG. It's so good. It's so good. So good for the game. It's so good. Hopefully enjoyed today's stream. I don't even know what to say, dude. Hopefully enjoyed it. I'll see you all in the next one. I'll see you. Bye-bye.